Now, in Windows 8, in order to play music or videos, you either have to go to the desktop application or go to either the music or the video application, Xbox Music or Xbox Video. Well, there's a new application now that's a Kickstarter one. It's called VLC. And rather than what we're doing here is going into these, here I'm browsing to get to our music and everything, you actually go into a single application that's almost there as far as going ahead and doing video and audio in the same application. So if we go over here to the Windows Store and we just type in VLC, you'll see VLC for Windows 8 there, and you'll see that it's made by Videoland. And it's simply you go take a look at this and you go ahead and install it. I've already clicked on that. It's installing the VLC for Windows 8, the usual. It's a free installation, at least for now, during the beta phase. And it starts indexing. Now it's going to sit there and try to index. Now it's got some of my videos already that I've created here. You can take a look at it. Now it's indexing the music library, which I have a lot of music on this PC. So it's going to take a little bit of time to do that. Now it may hang for a while, but I've skipped here to where it's still doing some. But you can go in here and do your settings. If you go here, you can add different folders on your computer to browse those or automatically put those in as far as scanning. And you can just select what you have here in your video folders to add them to your PC's library for this application. Now besides that, you can go in here and set up other things, permissions for notification, which I'm not sure you want this to notify you of new tracks or something. But in the meantime, let's go back and check music, and you see my albums have come up. Now, as of so far, it hasn't pulled any album covers like Xbox Music is yet. I'm not sure if it does in this particular phase, but at least it's indexing my libraries off of my PC. So, but then you take a look here as you click in, you can say tracks, and there you can see each one of the tracks. For example, here's the different albums and the tracks name for that album, and you can play them and you can add them to favorites and things like that. So if we click on one of these, there's the favorites button right there. So we'll click on one of those, and if we click on the actual track, you'll see the information about the track. Again, it doesn't have too much information there as far as pictures and all that. It does have their popular, this is where they're going to make money, is they're going to suggest things to you, similar albums and similar artists to yours, and that's probably where they're going to make their money at by suggesting those. If you go buy those, they make money as well. It's a new model for most software nowadays, free software. There's a way for them to make money. Now down here we see that there's a Crystal Alchemy. I didn't record the actual song, but it's playing in the background back here. So besides what's on your hard drive, you can also plug in a device. That could be any removable device, a USB. I have a hard drive with some music on, so I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. So once it's plugged in and it detects it, it starts to scan it and everything. And eventually it'll come up with a list of directories on that particular drive. So there it is. It found the iDisk, the external drive, and it found my files. And I have the same album on here, but as an example, but it'll find external drives, so you can index those as well. But now we're going to go over here, and here's the video folders. And again, we can do the custom, just like the music, we can do the video libraries custom. But we're going to go ahead and take a look now because we don't have to go to a different application. And here's a lot of the recordings I did for my YouTube videos. And you notice it has MOV files. It has GP files, free GP from my old Droid phone. It has MP4 files, so I can do all those together. So let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and click on an MOV file. And sure enough, within the player, it launches and plays. You can go back. Again, I have the sound turned off for this. Here's another MOV. It came off my Canon camera, as a matter of fact. So it reads that format perfectly fine. So then we're going to go over here. We're going to try a different one of my MP4s. Now this has been generated off of my video software I use for publishing my videos, but it's an MP4 standard file. And you can see it also plays that exactly. Now there's some controls down here for fast forward, jumping forward, and fast forward, and decrease speed, and increase speed. You can do those kind of things within the video as well for navigational purposes. So the next one we're going to check here is we're going to run a video from the car recording from off of an old Droid recording, which is a 3GP format, which is like an MP4 for mobile. Reads and plays that perfectly fine as well. But it's good to note that it won't. You can only view videos or listen to music. There's no file management information. You can't sit here and right-click on anything here to try and do anything. You can right-click on the file, for example, to try and do that. You can click on the headings up here and get like 0 and you get a listing, just like you do on your People or on your phone, to expand the selections and everything. You can do that. It has a really good search function. You can just click over here and type in the word here, like we're going to look at the 2 apps thing over here, say 2 apps, and then we can either just click on search, but you can also select a field to filter by. We can say any one of those and say videos, and then after we do that, we simply can expect to see that application or that video. There it is. That video is showing up there. So there's something to keep an eye on. Is VLC for Windows 8. It's a beta version right now. Depends upon when you're watching this. You have good controls to take a look at. Don't get any digital information about the artist, it looks like, yet. But you can have favorites, do all that. You can browse videos or audio files. A pretty nice little thing where you can make up your own little navigation to find what you have on your PC and manage that effectively. Hey, for more great tips from Old Guy Geek, don't forget to subscribe. Share it with your friends on Facebook or Twitter. Take a look at our playlist, Windows 8 playlist, Windows Phone 8 playlist, and a general how-to, and of course our latest feature video. And thanks for watching.